recording video.
Okay, we're just
stop recording video.
Hang on, in my office with Sharon trying to figure out how
we're trying to figure out how to use iMovie because we're both kind of. It doesn't turn out that he knows much more about it than I do.
Okay.
We've both listened to the same podcast and
gotten about the same distance.
We've gotten about as far as neither one of us has gotten a whole lot farther than the other. And now I haven't even gotten as far as I once did. So it's like
So now we have a little clip to work with there. So let's do a 2-finger double tap and stop that.
Well,
stop recording video button.
As voiceover talks to us while we try to talk, we've discovered that the best, as easy as it is to just turn on the camera, go straight into the camera, turn on the camera and do it that way, that may not be the best way to go. What we might be better off doing is going right into iMovie, recording this directly into iMovie, because the difference between iMovie and the camera itself is that I can turn the video off, or for whatever reason the video can be interrupted, and instead of having to say, well, that's an untimely end to this video, stay tuned for the next one, sorry you have to actually find the next one, it will just...
You won't be able to undo it or re-add something else in, right?
Well, first of all, we can either undo it, or what'll happen is that's one clip, and the next clip, when we hit record, or when we don't hit record, we go to the camera and start recording a second clip. That second clip, once we've watched the second clip and decided, yeah, that's what we want to do, if we even decide to do that, maybe we just made up our mind, okay, that's what I want to put up there next. We hit use video.
That's right.
And it drops it right at the end of the first one. Well, maybe not right at the end. It'll create some kind of transition thing so that it's clear that, okay, technically the video stopped for a minute, but
it's smooth.
Wouldn't you rather watch a little bit of a transition than to have to go back and find the next video? That will go a lot smoother.
I think that will add a fair bit amount of control. So stop this with a 2-finger double tap.
Wow. That was... I was hoping I would learn something about iMovie today, and I did. Just wasn't quite what I expected to learn. Turns out, maybe iMovie is a video splicer, but neither myself nor my teacher, both of whom are blind, can figure it out that way. The best way to create a YouTube video truly might be, or a YouTube video that kind of goes on all day, is to record it using iMovie. Just open iMovie, record it from within iMovie. Instead of recording them on the camera itself, I need to record them straight in iMovie. And then, well, I haven't gotten to the point where I save it and send it to YouTube. I'll be getting to that next. But, wow, now that I know that, it's going to be a lot easier to create good videos. I mean, this would have been, if I would have done this straight on the camera, just going into the camera like I usually do, this would be 3 videos. As it is, it's going to be a 5-minute video, and I've recorded it in the span of about 7 hours, 2 of which were made within the first hour, and the other was made when I got home, like 5, 6, 7 hours later. So I might just take camera itself out of the YouTube folder, because really YouTube, Creative Studio, the YouTube app itself, YouTube Creative Studio and iMovie just might be the YouTube apps. The camera might not be as necessary now that I know this. So, this is going to take a little getting used to. But I like this a lot better than I like... Okay, now, where's the first of those 10 videos? And then, of course, they're all about 5 minutes long anyway. They need to be like 3, 3, 3, 1. But instead, they're all 10. I think if I do it in iMovie, it'll be best for all concerned. I want to thank this local teacher of blind people, Nick Peterson, for helping me out here. And I don't know if he's going to be helping me figure out how to put this onto YouTube, or if I'll have the hang of it if I mess around with this enough myself. But yeah, I think now that I know how to record straight from iMovie, and now that I know how much better recording within iMovie is than recording within the camera, my vlogging will have a whole new lease on life. Of course, part of vlogging is having something to say when you vlog, so if there's still stuff that, you know, days that nothing happens or things that do happen that I don't want to share with the world, there may or may not be any more vlogging than there was before, but at least now, if I've got a 5-video project that altogether would have lasted 10 minutes, it won't be 5 2-minute videos. It'll be one big video, which is 5 videos really tossed on top of each other, because the so-called transitions don't really... You know, I watch somebody else's YouTube videos, and now that I'm watching this, I hear the same kind of thing that I've heard in hers, which tells me something. She may very well be doing the same thing that I do, or that I'm going to do as of now, recording straight in iMovie. Either that, or she uploads her videos to iMovie or something, and she gets the same kind of transitions. They literally put it right on top of one another. If I can mess with the transitions, I might. I think I'd rather have maybe a second of silence, like 1 second of silence, than, okay, I'm finishing this video. Well, did I really finish it? Well, I don't know, but I'm moving on to the next one. But even these are a heck of a lot better than what I had before. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and save this, call it a project, and I don't know how much time is going to elapse between the time this project is finished and the time it shows up on YouTube, but this is it. My first official iMovie created video. And this is probably how I'm going to do them from now on. Unless I just outright want to do a one take that is just what it is. It's still, in a way, it still might be just what it is because, well, actually, no, it won't. Because if I've got a part of a video that I don't really want to use, I won't have to use it. This is really... I kind of thought that iMovie, once I got set up with someone who actually knew how to use it, it would revolutionize the way I did YouTube. And sure enough, we ended up learning together, and it still pretty much revolutionized it. So I'm pretty happy with the iMovie session today, or the class today, and class, if you can call it a class. It was him and me working on iMovie and kind of learning together, but working it out. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.